The NBA draft is one of those things that sounds simple until you actually try to understand it. Because every year, fans ask the same question. How do bad teams get the best young players? And why does it feel so random? And here's the twist. It's not random at all. There's a system behind it that controls the future of every franchise. And once you understand it, the whole league starts to make way more sense. So let's break it down fast. First, the NBA draft is how teams pick new players coming out of college, overseas leagues, or even high school in some cases. Think of it like a talent pool. Every team gets a chance to add new players before the next season starts. But not all picks are equal. Here's where it gets interesting. The teams that perform the worst during the season don't automatically get the first pick. Instead, they enter something called the draft lottery. In theory, this is supposed to stop teams from intentionally losing games on purpose, because losing doesn't guarantee you the number one pick. The lottery works like this. The worst teams get the best odds, but the result is randomly drawn. So yes, a bad team might still miss out on the top pick, and a slightly better bad team could jump ahead and win it. This is where fans lose their minds every year. Now, after the lottery decides the top picks, the rest of the order is mostly based on record. Worst teams pick earlier, better teams pick later. Simple idea, complicated results. But wait, there's more. Each team gets one pick per round, and there are 2 rounds. That means even stars can come from later picks. It just becomes harder the later you go. Now, let's talk about something people misunderstand. Teams don't just pick the best player available. In practice, they're thinking about fit, future potential, contracts, and even team strategy. So sometimes the number 1 player on the board doesn't go number 1 overall.
Yeah, it gets messy fast. And then comes draft night itself. This is where emotions explode. Players sit in suits, waiting for their name. Teams make trades. Picks change hands. One decision can reshape a franchise for a decade. Because one good draft pick can turn a losing team into a contender. And one bad pick can set a team back years. So if you've ever wondered why NBA rebuilding takes so long, it all starts here. The draft isn't just about new players. It's about hope, strategy, and controlled chaos disguised as a system. And now, if you go back and watch it, you won't just see names being called. You'll see teams betting their future on a single moment. And the crazy part? Half the league's success starts with one night in June. So next time someone says it's just the draft, you'll know it's way more than that. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe, because next time we're making another confusing part of basketball actually make sense.